All right. 4 o'clock. Hello,
Hi
hello.
guys. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I hope everybody is having a really good weekend. It is pretty fun over here. We just had one fun kick-ass scavenger hunt a couple hours ago, and let me tell you, it was so much fun, guys. Brian and Tom, Gerald, they brought their A game. Oh man, it was so much fun. It was so good. I can't wait to do another one, but it's down the road. It'll be coming. Everybody that don't know, this is my real life aunt, but
Hi,
she's more than
Pam.
that to me. That's why I call her my TT. TT, Deborah, this is the chat. As they're slowly coming in, we will say hi to some folks. But why don't you reintroduce yourself and your channel a little bit?
I'm Spirit Tribe Talks with Deborah.
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. I'm Spirit Tribe Talks with Deborah, and I've been a little absent lately. For 8 months, I've been absent. I was taking care of my dad, who was doing some ill things, but he's doing good now. So I'm trying to come back on a little bit. Hershey talked me into it today, so I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back with you guys. You guys come and visit my
We sure
channel if you
missed
want.
you.
I missed you
So
guys too.
missed you. So, uh, moderators will get links dropped. Those that are not subscribed, she is going to be slowly coming back, and she's just getting started. So make sure to show her some love. And whenever she does come on or be able to get out and breathe a
Hello,
little
Ellen.
bit, you guys would get the notification that she popped in. So outside of that, welcome to tonight. Tonight I have a small mini disclaimer, and then after that, I'm going to say hi to some folks, and we're going to start some reads. So the disclaimer goes like this: this is just pure energy reads. This is for entertainment purposes only, but we might get a little personal, guys. If you guys think I have some invasive, intrusive, rude, know-it-all guides, y'all have not met TTs yet, and when she reads energy, there's no telling what she's liable to read, guys. But this is for entertainment purposes only. We are not doctors. We are strictly reading the energy that our team, our guides are picking up on. And then they are guiding our hands to the cards that will relay the message from the teams, not us. We have no bias in this whatsoever. This is not our opinion. We are just speaking from the cards. Now, that was a whole lot of mouthful, but energies can get quite personal. So, you know how this goes, guys. If you have a specific area in mind that you would like for her to look at, absolutely behind your me, maybe shoot some initials in there, or you don't have to get deep dive personal, none of that, because we won't either. But we both do personal private readings where we can get a whole lot more personal one-on-one, and there is email addresses in the links for both of us. I think it's in the description if you guys would like to talk to us about something that maybe was or was not spoke on in your read. So, other than that, let's say hi to some folks. So, Ellen, hi, Ellen. How are
Hello,
you?
Ellen. Thanks for joining us.
Twisted, hi, Twisted.
Twisted Sushi. Say
Intuitive
Twisted
Ella, what's up, cuzzo? What's up?
Brandy
Love
Boo.
you.
Love
Rooted
you
Willow
too.
and readings. Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb is here. Hello, hello, hello. You know I love you. Thank you for popping
Yes,
in.
thanks for popping in,
Ellen
guys.
R., thank you for being here.
Yes.
Thank you guys so very, very much. And like I said, if you guys have anything that you need, hi Sharon, thank you for spending time with us. If you
Yes,
guys have
Sharon.
any questions, hit those moderators up. If you need anything, you know what to do. The man behind the curtain, you guys know what the deal already. This is not our first rodeo. he will be paying attention only to comments and questions. Okay. So if you do have a specific question about either me, my channel, or any information on me or on TT, hit one of the other moderators up. Please let Thomas run just the comment so that we can keep up with your questions tonight, because TT cannot read the chat. Her computer wasn't working. It was a whole thing. So we're on her phone, so she cannot read the comments. So we're going to take it nice and easy in our famous, fabulous Tina Turner voice, and we are just going to have some fun with you guys tonight.
I've got
So,
Sharon.
TT, are you ready?
I've got Sharon's cards going
Alrighty,
already.
that's where we're starting.
Sharon,
All right,
Sharon.
that's where we're at.
I'm using the Prism Tarot. I'm using the Prism Tarot, the Spirit Junkie, the Super Attractor, and the Universe Has Your Back. So I'm getting one card of each. We're going to get a bouquet. Hers is coming right out. Yeah, I had some different decks lined up to use, but then they were like, hey, we want to use these. So I had to switch last minute. Okay. Hers are jumping right out. Okay. Got it. Sharon. Oh, already? Okay. Okay, Sharon. We got the legacy card. Let me get to the right. We got the legacy card. I'm sorry. I should have turned my phone around. I'm backwards. That's your Spirit Junkie card is my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. This is talking about your legacy. Legacy, and what your first card says is your genuine desire to serve clears the path for you to step into your purpose. So you've been working on getting into your purpose. Your Super Attractor card. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So you're doing connecting with your spirit guides. And you must be doing really well. Universe Has Your Back card. We've got your happiness is a direct reflection of your level of faith in the universe. So the way this is reading to me is that you are right on the money. You are right there. You've been working on connecting with your guides, and that the best thing to do is just let it come naturally and just do your meditation and, say your protection beforehand, clear your space, sit down and ask for the ancestors and angels to come in and guide you and help you give the reading. So I don't know, with the Lion's Gate, I feel like you're getting a big rush, an upgraded rush. And don't be surprised if you even start hearing your guide. Meet your guide and hear them clearly. So that's some of the excitement I'm feeling for you, is that you're going to be hearing. I keep getting the audio. You're going to start hearing them loud and clear. I don't know if you know all of your guides. If you've met one of them, I'm not quite sure. It feels like you kind of know one, like maybe you hear whispers now and again, but you're going to hear them loud and clear soon. Just keep up the meditation and drawing them in and asking the angels and ancestors to come in and bring you help and guidance. That you are ready for that. Sounds perfect. Sharon, that's all I got for you, girl. I'm on to Hershey.
All right. Hi, Sharon. So they have me kind of, y'all know I don't do spreads, right? I do listen to them telling me where the placement should go because they're guiding my hands, but they have me focusing from one pivotal point, right? So, because the llamas came in today, I guess some divine timing made this happen because it wasn't due in until actually Sunday. So for whatever reason, it found me today. So that is our pivotal point, right? So this is for the season that we are now in for the entire duration of it. This is the energy that your subconscious could, would, or did recently experience. Okay. So it is a pivotal point. So that means that if it isn't happening right now or happened yet, that means you ultimately can know that it's there and you've either got a heads up to it or you can start working on changing what is the mountain size. The mountain's still going to be there. I can't move the mountain, but I can at least give you enough of a warning starting today where you can work on it if it is presently happening or in the near future. If it's already happened, I'm going to see that hopefully, but if it's not that obvious, sometimes they don't immediately resonate. Just kind of sleep on it a little bit because the subconscious isn't a place that a lot of people like to hang out in. So your pivotal point, your starting point is Leo. It says to deny your heart's joy is to deny the nourishment to your soul or your spirit. So up here in your crown, you've got the 10 of cups and it is blocking the sorrow card. And I'm only reading the Osho Zen as energy oracles. I'm not using it as tarot tonight, guys. You guys know I do this all the time. So I'm only using the oracle energy of this card. So the word is sorrow. And what we're going to focus on is not that, right? So up here in your crown, you've got this 10 of cups going on. What you understand is that you really had plenty at the 9. Your brain is not that easily manipulated. It takes a little bit to get you. You a little bit of a go-getter. So you're not going to fall for everything. So you understand that you got that 10th to double secure you and yours, but you also understand the extras get given out and re-gifted to those that are in need. You don't hold it and be stingy with it. It looks like you give it away in a very healthy manner. When I looked at what's going on in the middle of everything for you, for what's coming up, because I don't see anything that we need to really focus on that could throw you into an unbalance. It looks like you got a lot of healthy balance going on up there. The next swing going on in your midsection for either what's coming, what is right now, or what has already happened since the season started. So that meant it was previously happening before this moment when the read started. So if there was something going on in your mind, right, it's kind of not there anymore, right? It's in reverse. The clusterfuck is kind of clearing away, right? And they put celebration in front of it, right? So most people call this the sister witches card. At least in my family, they do, right? So what I want you to understand is it is about celebrating every single moment of it, not the big parts, every single part of it. Even if you do something and that is your dun-da-dun stunt, celebrate that moment, laugh about it, find humor in what's going on, not seeing that it is overpowered by a mind that's got a lot going on and misfiled information and it's just taking everything in, it's overriding everything. What I see is you being able to sit back a little bit and start enjoying the harvest that you literally clearly been working on. So right now, your right now and your immediate to come up for this season doesn't look like it's going to be too unbalanced at all. So that kind of looks like it's in a good spot. The last part, your roots, this is probably my happiest, right? So I'm going to have to speak on it, but you got your hermit card, right? You've got this gorgeous, beautiful monk headed into his happy place, right? His zen, his peace of mind, this gorgeous canopy tree place behind these huge doors And by the way, the doors are absolutely gorgeous, but what's most important is what it's covering. It's overriding this, right? So what it is overriding is exhaustion. So you will and need to take some time for what's ahead of you to understand that you're going to need some rest, right? Do not burn your candle at two ends. Do not overload your plate, or you're going to make your hermit peace, rest, state of mind, recharge kind of thing not be satisfied. So make sure that you kind of don't let anything but the calm be the first thing that you react to, and not an overactive reaction to something that could lead to something bigger, and it would cause you to have to get exhausted because now you've got to clean up a mess, and oh man, it's just a whole thing. So I don't see anything real heavy going on for you coming into the season, but I do see you having to just know that ahead of you, when that bump in the road comes, remember that's what it is. It's just a bump in the road. And that's what I've got for you.
Don't forget, Sharon, we got Mercury retrograde. We got the Lionsgate portal being opened. So you're going to be getting some weird energies in. Just keep yourself calm. Do your protection. Calling the ancestors to help get you through that. That's basically what I do when we go through retrograde. Mercury retrograde, it's very hard on me. I just sit back, keep my meditation up. I get plenty of rest. I drink plenty of water because it can be taxing on a spiritual person.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Hope that helps you, Sharon.
All right. Thank you, Sharon. We love you. All right, man behind the curtain. Who is next? Oh, Sharon. So, TT, this is her name's Sharon. This is Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. I just had a live with her Friday. It was wonderful. I love reading with her. She's in wow. Jump, Judy, jump. She's in Canada. I love it. I love reading with her. Her energy is wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. May I have an energy read? Absolutely. Okay. I heard you the first time. I wasn't trying to go yet. We got to get the pivotal point. Stop it. Sharon. Strawberry. Oh, wait.
Sharon.
No. Really?
Oh.
No, I trust you know what you're doing. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, whatever. Y'all gonna tell me it's not a specific way, do it my way, and then you're gonna keep correcting me. That's some bullshit.
All right. First thing I'm getting is you've been kind of down lately for some reason. Even though you're trying to keep it upbeat, you're having a little down. That's probably this Lionsgate energy. I've had it myself. I'm sure you're probably empathetic, and that stuff with us. We got Mercury retrograde in. So it'll be all right. It's going to come play. I got play for you. So just dance. Turn on some music, dance. Lift yourself up. We got to keep our vibrations up. That Lion's main portal coming open is sending the energy on high. Your next one is when I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. So if you haven't been doing it, maybe it's time. When you see somebody doing something good, holler it out. Thank you. You're a kind person for opening the door for me, or whatever. And it said it's good to feel good. This is your super attractor. Remember, what you put out is what you get back. So when you're calling this stuff out, It's coming back to you. And then your last card is the universe has your back. It's the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So just remember that, while you're having fun and keeping this up, we're going to get through it faster. And that's how I have to do it. I cannot do a whole lot of stuff when Mercury's in retrograde. I have to keep myself on a high note, and that turn on the music. I do some dancing. I do some little chair yoga, whatever I got to do to get through that Mercury retrograde, because it kind of puts me in a little bit of a depressive state if I don't keep my vibes up, if I don't keep my energy up, my strength, my I call it my vibe. So you guys call it whatever you want. Strength, energy, I can get overwhelmed and feel depressed. So I have to keep myself going. I turn on some music, dance around the house, whatever I got to do. That's what I do. But I hope that helps you, Sharon. It looks like you're doing good. And if you're feeling a little bit of that depressive overwhelm, turn on some good music and just dance your ass off. That raises your spirit higher than anything. That raises the energy level high, high, high. So I hope that helps you.
She says she was at a pride dance last weekend. Great time dancing. Love, love, love it. She says thank you.
That raises the energy all around you.
She's
When you
in
just
big hermit mode.
When you just dance your ass off. I'm not a good dancer, ask Hershey, but I like to turn that music on and just dance around the house and just let it go. It raises the energy. It raises you out of that. So I hope that helps you. All right, Hershey, it's on you now.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so they've always got to throw a damn monkey wrench at me, right? I can't get away from it. So your pivotal point has a hook, okay? And I'm assuming that I don't even know where this comes into play at, right? But here's where we're going. Your pivotal point is iced tea, right? Iced tea says, lean into your soul's pool and listen to the whispers to nourish yourself. So iced tea is your pivotal point. So this is kind of going to be in that energy for the season, but your hook is the fruit trees. It says, don't miss what is right in front of you. Everything is as it should be. So I don't know if you have a synchronicity that you keep missing and they're like, hello, hey, I'm right in front of you. I don't know if it's a red flag. Look, it's not giving me anything to go on, but what I can tell you about is some apples is, unless I picked it myself, I'm going to look at it as it's poisoned, right? So maybe you need to go pick some apples. Even if it's out of season, go to the grocery store and just stand there at the apples. And I don't know. I'm just throwing some shit out there, but you got a hook going on here. Maybe en route to go get them apples, you're going to see a sign or a synchronicity. I don't know, but you got a hook going on. It's kind of like a blind spot. So I'm going to try to figure out what the rest of this is saying. But as of right now, your pivotal point is iced tea, right? So there's a pull going, right? We feel gifts calling us. We feel metaphysical things. We feel spiritual things. We feel, ooh, I felt that in that movie. I want to go see it. A book, going to a beautiful place, a sacred place, going to our happy place in our mind. We feel those pulls. We feel it towards certain people, animals, children, whatever, sometimes vehicles, materialistic things count too, right? Especially if you paid for them with the money that you worked for, right? You have a right to have that kind of pride. So just remember that that pull is for something good. It's not meant to hurt you. It's not meant to get you going down the wrong way. It's obviously something that is calling to you, and you are feeling it now. So the closer you get to it, the stronger it will get, and you will be able to also maybe start seeing it develop along the way, depending on, as Thomas likes to say, once you buy a car, you start seeing it everywhere. Once you know something's calling to you, it starts shrinking down to where it's very obvious it's the same car you just bought, and every car now you look at is that car, and usually in the same color or something. You'll be like, son of a bitch, didn't even see this car before yesterday. So it's literally probably something right in front of your face. That's why they threw the hook there. So something that is calling to your soul sounds like it's super, super grabbable close. I think it's going in that direction because your master is upside down, right? It's blocking consuming, right? So you're not really taking in too much of the overall world media. You've got that under control, but because this is in reverse, is the only reason I feel like it's a synchronicity, a sign, or worst of all, God forbid, a red flag that you're totally missing, right? So either you've been doing it and it's just following you along the way through all the seasons. Na na na. She don't know I'm back here. Da na na na. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? It starts to sound like wah 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 after a while, and it blends in. We don't realize that we're carrying it along the way, or it's something that literally just fell in your lap when this season started. So within the very recent past, or I hate to say it's going on right now, but it quite possibly could. The reason I say it quite possibly could is because you're using all of your senses, your magic, your gifts, your tools, all of it in a healthy way, but you're blocking out something that is so important. You got patience being blocked by magic and spirituality and alchemy, right? I am not saying that there's anything wrong with being the magician, one way, shape, form, or fashion, a high priestess, an empress, none of that, none of it whatsoever. Hathor, I'm not saying any of it. Be all of them in one. Find a way to encompass it all, but make sure that you do not push patience completely out the window when it needs to be heard and when it needs to be felt the most, right? So, for whatever reason, something that is either right now going on in that midsection of yours or in your life somewhere, not necessarily all the way on a back burner, but you got it on a controlled temperature. Just make sure that you allow it to come when it's supposed to be there. Don't have yourself too walled up with your spirituality detours, that it keeps hitting detour after detour after detour. Although it'll never pass you by, you don't want to keep forcing it to take another detour if it's meant for you to come in, whether it's good, bad, or indifference. It could be downright freaking ugly, but you need to get it behind you, with you, or walking beside you so that you can use it and not allow it to be what is still ahead of you because you're avoiding it. The other thing that they want you to work on that is coming your way in this season is something is going to literally take every bit of your focus, right? And it's blocking this nasty transformation card, which could inevitably be an anchor, right? And we don't need no anchors right now, because right now is when we're weeding, we're pulling, we're harvesting, we're bringing it in, we're becoming our squirrel, right? So you need this transformation blocked because it's supported by the devil. So you don't need any hard lessons right now. Even though the rebirth is great, I don't need the hard lesson right now. I don't need to know that I'm walking closer and closer to a tower moment, right? I need to know that I am in a stable foundation. So you actually are, because this is being blocked. This 13 is out of your way. You don't have to worry about it. But your focus is going to have to be extremely super keen, right? You are going to have to allow your eagles, your owls, anything nocturnal, anything that has eyeballs and that can see in the dark, it can see in ultraviolet, it can see from way up above, whether it's dragons, angels, guides, spirit, whatever it is. It could be an Oompa Loompa that figured out how to fly, a flying monkey from the Wizard of Oz. Whatever your spirit team looks like is your beautiful team. And you're going to need all of the eyes to keep you hyper, super focused so that this doesn't hit you blindsided, sweetie. So just stay super, super aware. I'm not saying go into overdrive. I'm saying put your team to work so that you can relax a little bit, but still stay available to listen for the signs, symbols, and synchronicities. And that's what I've got for you, Sharon.
All right, Sharon, I got one more thing. I'm picking up that you're very empathetic. Very empathetic. And I don't know if you haven't studied up on that a lot. I think you're holding on to a lot of that residual energy that you're catching off other people. And the way that I learned to deal with this, believe me, it was not that long ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that, that I learned if you are empathetic, you have to make on like your insides are a sponge. When you get around other people, just imagine your inside is like one of those big car wash sponge with lots of big holes in it. And when those
She says,
feelings
yes,
hit
I'm an
you,
empath.
when those feelings hit you, please acknowledge them. You have to acknowledge them. You have to say, oh, yeah, I'm feeling that overwhelming sadness, but it doesn't belong to me. Please let that pass through. Say it to yourself. I feel that. I acknowledge that, but it doesn't belong to me and it needs to pass through. And imagine it passing through you and going out your back. I feel like you're holding on to a lot of residual feeling from the people around you. And that can be overwhelming. It can be devastating. It can put you in a bad frame of mind. So acknowledge it. That's the most important thing that I didn't realize, to acknowledge it and to say, yes, I feel that. I feel anger, but it's not my anger. I'm not angry. But I acknowledge I'm feeling anger, but that's not mine. Please let it pass. And I have to imagine it passes through me to get rid of all of that, or it overwhelms me in a crowd or in a setting even like this where there might be just 10 people. I can feel things from everybody in the room. And if I don't acknowledge those and have them pass, it overwhelms me. Yes,
She
I
says,
know you
yes, it's
do.
the same for her.
Yes, I know you do. But I feel like you're not acknowledging that feeling. If you feel anger from somebody, just acknowledge it to yourself. Yes, I'm feeling that anger. Man, that's really overpowering, but it doesn't belong to me. Please let it pass through, and let it pass through so you can get rid of that. So you're not holding on to any of it. Yeah, I know. I
Thank you, Sharon.
I used to avoid big crowds, parties, any of that, just because I didn't know what to do with all of those overwhelming things that were getting stuck with me, and I was carrying them around. And I would get myself in a depressive
Mm-hmm.
state where I didn't want to leave the house. So I hope that helps you, Sharon. That was the guides were saying. You needed to hear that. So I wanted to pass that on. Hello, Hypnicity. Good
She
to see
says,
you,
thank
boo.
you, thank you. Good evening, love bug. So give us a minute here to get you some cards going.
Are we doing Hypnicity right now? Is that who we're
Yes.
doing?
And I'm also
Hypnicity.
putting out last call. I'm also
Hypnicity
putting out
reading
last
today to
call,
do
everybody.
something for you. Is this for Hypnicity? Oh, Hypnicity is flying off the rug here. I got to move the
Strawberry
table.
Rhubarb says, I'm going to take a shower right now and wash all of that energy right down the drain. I
Yeah,
love it. That is some of the most healing shadow work for a
pass
release.
through me.
And take a salt scrub and just scrub right after you cleanse real good, take a good salt scrub and then let it all go down the drain. It is a wonderful release. Just wonderful. I
Okay.
love doing it.
I don't know what Hypnicity's doing. She's been working hard. She's getting mentally taxed about some project she's working on. Wow. What is it saying? Probably too late. No, it's not too late. Hypnicity's working on a project and she's working hard and it's mentally taxing her. I don't know what this project is, but let's see. Come on, Hypnicity. Hypnicity. Energy for Hypnicity. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, Hypnicity.
Welcome, Denise.
Hypnicity. Hypnicity. Wow. Okay. Hypnicity. Ooh, okay. All right, Hypnicity. I got one more for you, girl. I'm being told you need one of these too. Ooh, there it went. Okay. Yes. All right, Hypnicity. You got two that flew out of the deck. These two here, which is the hard work and the scarcity and mentality. I feel like you're working so hard that it's been a mentally taxing project that you're working on. I'm not sure what that is. I feel like you're kind of overwhelmed with it. I mean, you're handling it, but it's really taking it out of you. And this is the spirit junkie card. It says, I can expand time when I'm inspired. We all know that that can't happen. So take a deep breath and realize you can't work on this project all the time. Even though you want to hurry up and get it done, you need a mental break. The super activator card that you got is, I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So maybe you need some boundaries about this project, that you can only work on it so much of the day or for so long at a time. And your Spirit's Got Your Back card. I am, what does it say, Hershey?
Overwhelmed. It's a huge project.
Yes, it is very huge. I feel the weight of it on me reading you. That's why I'm saying you need to have a little boundary
She
with it.
says that she's trying to build a community. She's trying to build a community for artists. So it's quite large,
but
project.
but just remember self-care. Because look, I pulled you one of these. Self-care. You got the beauty rituals, which is your self-care card in your, this is out of the sacred self-care deck. And it's saying that you need a little TLC for yourself. So Although you want to do all this good stuff for others, you have to remember you got to do for yourself too. Don't let yourself get run down and overwhelmed, or you can't help anybody. And I know you choose love, you're choosing to share your passion and that with the artist getting this going. But you know what? If it takes you 4 weeks longer to complete this, it's going to be okay. That's when it's meant to be. But you have to take some time for yourself too, baby. Don't ever forget that you got to have step back and have some time for yourself also. It can't be about that all the time. Sometimes you have to step back and have a little clarity for yourself, a little time to meditate, take some deep breaths, just relax a minute. But it's going to work out. I got a really good positive feeling about the project. Like it's very exciting. And I feel like people are going to be drawn to it. Feel like you're going to have a really good success with this project, but don't rush it because then you're not even going to enjoy it. You're going to be exhausted, and that's not a good thing for you. So that's what I got for you, Hypnicity. Take a break, pace yourself, and no, it's going to work out. It's going to work out, and take your time with it because you don't want to burn out on it and then not enjoy this process. This is something that the angels sent you. Your angels and ancestors are sending everything you need to you. Just remember that. Quit worrying about it. Quit fussing over it 24/7. If it's meant for you, it's never going to pass you by. We all know that. So take a little time for yourself and your family. Time out, step back, take some deep breaths, you know, have a coffee, relax, do some things for yourself also, babe. Okay, I hope that helps you and good luck with your project because I know it's going to be beautiful. I'm a big art head. I love art. I'll probably be following you, whatever you're doing. I'm ready for it, excited about it, and it's going to come to fruition. So, okay, Hershey, I'm going to turn it over to you, girl.
Okay. So you have a very strong guide that's coming through, and I believe this is, I want to say it's like a gnome or something, right? Like he's that's the one that wears like the pointed hats, right? Like the lives in the garden kind of thing out, your thing. And there's also like this gargoyle thing, right? So they literally are sending me huge warnings, okay? What they want me to say is that you're starting too big. I am just the messenger here, okay? You need to bring reality
Calm
into
it
reality, so to speak,
down. Slow it
right?
down.
If you're thinking long run at the very beginning, it's even harder,
Overwhelmed.
right?
Right.
So your pivotal point for this season is the farmhouse. It's time for you to get a greater sense of belonging and harmonizing within and all around you, right? So, what they want me to remind you is that you can always go bigger,
Bigger. Later.
period. Start with something small and possibly even somewhat established, right? We're not talking about luxury horse stalls and shit, right? More a little bit more into reality, and that's all I'm going to say about the pivotal point. Like I said, that is literally not coming from me. Miles brought them in behind, so I'm literally just picking up their energy on bring it in just a little bit, right? You will find what you're looking for if you look more outside the box instead of just in game kind of situation. So bring it in just a little. So you've got that 100 in mind, but right now we're just going to start with one corner. You know what I mean? Just one corner. We got 3 more to get, but we will get it as it comes. The universe will grant it to you. You just have to make an attempt, right? I'm not saying jump on the first money pit you get or none of that. What I'm saying is that if you bring it down just a little bit, your guidelines will get, or your options could get a little bit more plentiful. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like I said, I'm just shooting their message because I don't know if they're trying to explain it to you. I don't know if they've thrown some synchronicities that are a little smaller and you're like, nah, maybe you should go back and look at something that possibly, even if it was for just a hot second and you thought you were just cleaning your eye out, but you happened to notice that 35 acres within a barn or wanting water or electric. You know what I'm saying? Bring it down into tiny mode mentality, because the less you have to build right now, the more you can save for something greater down the road. Now, obviously, I'm not saying go tiny, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. It's the mentality is where I'm trying to get you to feel where this little gnome guy and this little gargoyle is coming from. And apparently they're with you all the time. So I feel like they would be very familiar energies to you. So as I look at the energy of the season for you, and I look at what recently has been happening, what's going on still possibly up here in your crown, I see the King of Cups being blocked by the Page of Swords, right? So what they want me to get you to understand is that this this page is more about somebody being too damn nosy, the prying eyes, um, just real curious about too much shit in your life, right? They're blocking something, right? And when we keep blockers up, guess what? Benefits stop. They have to hit detours and shit, and then they don't come in on time. And then we wonder, wow, why? That's not my fault. Well, yes, it was. You need to take your ownership in that. And without you doing that and realizing that that's stopping something that is due to come in, you might always keep waiting for all of those beautiful abundance. You have to remember, the more that you can believe, the more you can conceive in the long run. Just don't start at your end game. Start at your beginning. And this, whoever this crafty little nosy little prying eyes person is, you now know, and you can be aware whether they are in your life and it just popped in somewhere out of nowhere. Somebody's just all of a sudden needing to know how many kids you got, what's your blood type, where you live at, can they mail you a this or a that, or when you're going to be doing this, when you're going to be doing that. Don't 20 question me. Something, or it's somebody that's already in your life, right? They've come from another season back behind. And again, you're just toting them along the way because you feel like it's genuine. I feel like it's not very genuine. I feel like they're blocking some blessings that you need, that need to come to you during this season, right? We don't know what Samhain's going to bring, or if it's not going to have hit a detour and now it ain't coming back till sometime right after Yule or something, like you're going to miss a whole another season or two because it's now sitting back and doing the ping pong detour shuffles. Okay. So just be very, very alert to who's in your life and in your ears. Okay. Just protect yourself a little bit more. You don't have to tell everybody what your end game is. You build your team by who helps lift you. The midsection and right now, kind of what's going on, and as you start to lift that leg into tomorrow, doesn't seem all that bad. You've got 6 of coins, but that 6 of coins is being blocked by the knight, right? So what I want you to understand is this knight of coins isn't necessarily bad, but you are being stubborn to something, right? This is your personal card right here in your subconscious. There's just something you know better. You just know better. Come on, we get to a certain age and we can't even blame nobody else at this point. Nah, we know better. We too grown for that shit. So the stubbornness in it, and it seems like it's something really, really simple because it's not blocking a huge, beautiful blessing that you never could imagine, like the impossible becoming possible, right? But there is a blessing there of moving forward that is just not being received as quickly. So that's like just having your tap on just a few little streams instead of having your full faucet on, receiving the full amount of pressure and water and being able to fill up your water jug or your tea jar for your sun tea much quicker than having it take 45 minutes to fill up. So it's a big play on words right there, but just make sure that you are not stopping it yourself with your own stubbornness as you receive and kind of replenish and celebrate in the harvest of the season. The other thing they want me to let you know is that towards the end of the season and as you go into Samhain, you have something wonderful, right? You have, everybody's double as we know it, all the way blocked by success, right? You have victory going on here, right? You will get this, right? You will figure this out. This lets me know that whatever that little stubborn little thing going on in your head, and you're sitting over there arguing with your own little devil on your shoulder, and he's going, yes you will, no I won't, yes you will, no I won't. You will ultimately get this, because even if it's just a matter of flicking him off your shoulder and say, try again when you can climb back up here with some respect. Granted, the little devil and the little angel on our shoulder, they never go anywhere. That's part of balance, right? There's always going to be that temptations for humans, and there's always going to be them blessings, right? It's the ones that you listen to the most. So take this time and really, really, really soak in your soul and absolutely just bring reality slightly more into focus. And I think you're literally going to walk into your success story. Doesn't have to match anyone else's, baby, but you will find your success story when reality and you catch up with each other. And that's what I've got for you.
All right, Hypnoticity. We hope that helped.
I hope that helped you.
Yep. Just remember, to do anything is better than to do nothing. So even if you have to rein in your dreams just a little bit for now, like we said, nothing that's meant for you is going to pass you by. So just put your plan down, put it out in the ether. What's meant for me, bring it to me, and I'm going to work it out. Hi, Linda.
You're welcome, Hypnoticity. She says, thanks. That was huge.
You're
All right,
welcome.
man, behind the curtain. Who is our
Okay.
next beautiful gem that gets an energy read?
Linda D. Gonzalez.
Linda
Okay.
D. Gonzalez. Ooh,
Right, Linda, we can.
Miles has so many questions for her. Hopefully one day I'll do a show with her. Miles has many questions.
Okay, Linda. Energy read for Linda. Energy read for Linda. Energy read for Linda. All right. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, energy for Linda. Linda. Wow. Okay.
We will definitely set it up, Linda.
Energy for Linda. Energy for Linda. Ooh, okay. There we go. Energy for Linda.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh, there it goes.
Yes.
All right, Linda, I've got you down here. Your first card out is Exploration. This is from the Prisma deck. It says, exploration. Your second card's from the Spirit Junkie. And it says, all that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. So there's something you're going to be exploring. Okay. Your second card is from the Super Attractors. And this says, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. Then your last card is from Spirit's Got My Back. And it says, oneness is my true nature. Now, I get the feeling, Linda, that you have been trying to connect with your spirit guide. I've been trying to connect with your spirit guides, or that, it goes more than that. It goes more than that. Like, I think you know your spirit guide, but that you're working on something special. I don't know what that might be. Let me get it. Okay. Just do more meditation. My guide's telling me you just need to meditate a little more. Just get quiet and do your meditation, and that's going to lead you. Ask the ancestors and the angels to guide you for that. There's something you're working on for your spiritual growth. It says oneness is my true nature. You're going to get there. And I feel like over this, just remember this Lion's portal, this Lion's Gate portal energy that's coming in is got the vibrations raised really high. So if you're normally meditating to I feel like you kind of meditate to flute. I keep hearing like flutes playing, which is not high enough. Go to the 900 megahertz musical. If you can pull up 900 megahertz music, that's going to get you vibrating high enough where you're going to accomplish this. Whatever this exploration of your spirituality is, you're going to have to meditate at a higher vibration to get this done. I hope that helps you, Linda. We're all on a journey. We got to stumble through it. Okay, Hershey, I'm turning to you.
So your pivotal. Okay, so your pivotal point is sunburst, right? And it says, embrace your inner light and share it with the world, inspiring others to do the same, right? This is that I pay it forward, now you have to pay it forward kind of thing, right? This isn't usually a monetary gift. This is usually a knowledge, a tool, something that can be paid forward once that person has had their use, learning, or teaching from it, right? We're all going to receive it in our own way, but I can give my scars away, and I can understand you to take what resonates from my scars, apply them where they apply, and then you yourself can heal from that and allow it to be paid forward again when you start recognizing that pattern with someone that you're drawn to see it in, right? You kind of already do that, but I have a feeling that during this season that we are now in, it is going to get massively lots more stronger for you, because they paired it with not necessarily a hook, but they wanted you to know that you have not one, but two. Your harvest basket is literally overflowing. You are going to be giving it away. You already have fully harvested, and you still have more to harvest, right? You are ready right now. You can start giving it away, even the excess, right? Do not drain yourself though. Okay. I used to do that all the time. I used to just go. Yeah. I literally have office hours now. All my team knows it. And if it is my off day or I am anywhere around a body of water, don't you dare bother me. No.
Right.
I can't go. I can go. But not only do I get my chaos to going chaotic, and that is not what I need at all, that's what gets going on around me as well. And it's just like it's constantly little tornadoes just going everywhere. So please do not leave it for a rainy day. Give it away. Do not hold it in. This is going to be a very, very fast paced moving season for you. Before you know it, we're going to be in Samhain and you're going to be like, what the hell? What just happened to me? I feel like I've been, well, I would say rode hard and put away wet, but it is my show. I'll say it anyway. So it's going to be worth it to you mentally, emotionally, even physically. I feel like you're physically going to get a smidgen bit healthier somewhere, whether it's cleaning out them closets, losing the mental stress, and realizing that it's not yours to carry anymore because there's just so much of it going on and the magnet in you is just collecting it. Just keep spitting it out. You don't have to tell it to everybody. You can write it down. You can just speak it into existence. You know how this works. This isn't your first rodeo. Just make sure that you understand, because you're already kind of one step ahead of the game. You're going to need to like get rid of that. You need to come back and be able to just walk with us instead of us trying to catch up with you, right? Just make sure that you release it. You're wonderful at what you do. So just release it. Don't hold it in. It'll only hold you back and wear you down, having to carry the extra weight. There's a crown thing going on here. So two fell, but they didn't cross, right? And I'm like, well, wait, I thought we was, and they were like, yeah, well, they are what they are. So they fell sideways, right? Sideways for me lets me know that whatever this is, it is directly happening to you, and it's been happening, or it literally just fell in your lap day before yesterday or 5 minutes before you jumped on screen. Either way, however, what they want you to understand is there is something that you are learning to trust in, right? Do you see this totality? She is barely getting held on by her feet, but she is reaching for dear life for them set of hands that is reaching back for her. There's just not nothing there. She can clearly see them and she is within reach. And that's exactly where you're at. And because it felt sideways, it's me letting you know that it doesn't matter what you throw out there. What's meant, whoever it's meant for is going to catch it. It's not going to be missed. It's not going to be dropped. And they're not going to fall catching it if they have to reach a little bit harder because they know it applies. They're just being stubborn about it, right? Let that be their will. Don't carry it with you when you leave. Just know that when you give it away, the person that it's meant for is going to catch it. So continue doing what you do. The other thing that fell sideways was temperance, right? So when we think about temperance, you have to understand there is so much going on, right? But the energy of this card is almost immaculately, perfectly balanced, with the exception of one on one side and one on the back side, right? Understanding that them Newton balls can't set theirself off. But I need to know that that's my flow. So I start them fresh every single day, right? If I had a set, I would anyway. But what I'm saying is I make sure that my rhythm is mine and I'm reacting in my rhythm and I'm not lashing out. So always remember that part of you, because of how much passion and how much power you actually have. Sometimes we can get a little evasive in people's life. We don't intend to do it. We can't help what's always coming across. But those of us that work on planes like you and I work on, we have a tendency of being like, I can't say, I'm not repeating that. Why would you tell me that? You know exactly what I'm saying. That's the kind of stuff. If you have to journal it and then burn it, whatever, it don't matter. Don't hold on to that during this season. If you want to be a squirrel and collect it during Samhain, go right ahead. That's a whole new season. It's a whole new flavor. You can do what you want to do with it. Don't do it right now. Or if you are doing it, stop right now. Just stop.
Right.
Just don't do it, at least for the rest of this season. Pick it up later. That would be some self-control that maybe you don't know you're realizing you're slacking on, and they need you to see it for what it is. We all lose our cool and we think we can do it all, especially when we do what we do and we trance and we go to places that a lot of people can't reach. They require us to get all the information and just spit the junk out there. Remember, it's not about what we give. It's not what we say. It's how we say what we say. We have to guard those words, just like sometimes they shut us down and say, you can't say that. We have to trust that that personal gain is there. This right here, what you're receiving, is not about the personal gain. But if you hold on to it, it could become that, because it would become a pain that you weren't meant to carry. So make sure that you don't allow that gain to stay in a place that it's not worthy or serving you. There's a couple more things they want you to understand. You have some full satisfaction coming ahead of you, right? And you got a beautiful hermit mode that is coming into the end of the season, and you got some satisfaction going on, right? So when you think about the satisfaction in the hermit mode finally being, oh shoot, I'm done. That's like the longest day in history. You just worked 19 hours at the hardest job on a steel factory floor, right? Or a yard, whatever, right? There is something that is very healthy about that overworking, that good sweat. So make sure that you remember that as you are staying in balance presently and doing the damn jungle and juggling act that we do so well, there is a satisfaction that's coming at the end of this. And not only that, you're going to be able to communicate much stronger with a couple of your guides or your familiars, maybe even shape shift into them when you need them the most. And that's what I've got for you.
Okay, Linda, just remember, don't overdo. When you're in that high frequency, it can drain you out terribly. So start little, start a little and see how it affects you when you're meditating to that high megahertz music. Start small. Do like 10 minutes and see how it affects you. And then, you can move on from there. But I can't meditate very long to that high frequency. The really high frequency will drain me out bad. So, but it's that time of the season, the portal's open, everything's at a higher frequency outside. You can feel it when you go out in the air. You can feel that the frequencies are higher and things are on like electric maneuver day or something. So just be careful with yourself. Remember to ground yourself really well to Mother Earth. Make sure you're grounding yourself really well. And after you meditate, you want to make sure you cleanse off a lot of that excess energy you're pulling in. Just that's another one I want to do.
She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so very welcome. So very welcome. And we will definitely get together with some emails and we will set and lock something in and we'll just have some fun, whatever we do, and whoever comes and wants to hang out with us. Because I do have to say that Miles had got an upgrade, right, Linda? So a couple of days before you told me what you told me about who, because we're not going to go into that right now. You remember what you told me, and so does everybody else that was there. But right before you said it, he taps me on my shoulder, and he hadn't been there for a while. He was watching TV or doing something with grandkids. I don't know. He comes in and he taps me on my shoulder, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And he says, "She's going to tell you something about so." And I'm like, "What? And then you literally spit it out your mouth, and I'm like, what was you gonna tell me? And he was like, he couldn't tell me, but he led me to make sure that I didn't miss Jonathan, because he knows I'm a big Jonathan fan. And then when I seen Jonathan was with you and it was your live, and I was like, so what? And he was like, just get in there. And I was like, okay. But he could give me a little more information. There's still a lot more that I'm seeking, and Miles he has lots of questions. So I don't know. Could be a lengthy email. I don't know. All right. Who is up next? We have Rooted Willow Readings. All righty. And then I think we have like 4 or 5 left after that. Are you doing okay, TT?
I'm great, girl. I'm doing good. Rooted Willow.
Okay. We're right at just a little after an hour. So
we're good. Rooted Willow.
Thank you for doing all the YouTubey things, Swampy. I appreciate it.
Oh, 2. Okay. Okay, Rita Willow, I'm sorry. Do you know a child that has passed on the other side? This is a little boy. Hershey, I can't see if she's answering.
I'm looking. She says yes.
Okay.
Or will they say yes? Oh, now they say no.
Okay. Oh, is it a little girl? A little tomboyish girl?
They
Oh,
say my little
okay.
sister.
Okay. Does she have short hair? Okay.
No response yet.
She's saying, I
While she's
see
shuffling
you.
cards, guys, to
I see
anybody,
you.
she says they say no.
No, she
They
had
say
longer
no
hair.
to the short hair.
Oh, what is this?
To anybody that's on the links, thank you. Appreciate you guys doing all the YouTubey things, doing all the thumbs up and stuff, making sure you're subscribed. We appreciate you. They say she had long hair.
Did she wear it up a lot? Did she wear it in ponytail or pigtails? Oh, I'm getting the message. I see you. I see you. So she's letting you know that she is watching you, that she's around you. And anytime you want to say anything to her, yes. Anytime you want to say anything to her, just say it out loud. She can hear you. And she seems like she touches you on your shoulder a lot, your left shoulder. It seems like she touches you on your left shoulder a lot. So sometimes when you're feeling something on that left shoulder, but you're not noticing, like you're like, what was that? It's her. Okay. Yes. She's with you. She just wants you to know that, okay? All right. Okay. That's she's happy about that. So she just wants you to know she's there. She touches you on your left shoulder if you pay attention. When you're feeling that brush against your left shoulder, that is her. Okay. And what I've got for you on the Prisma deck is new ideas. I feel like you're working on a new idea, something that you're rushing around in your head. And it's your second card is your Spirit Junkie card. That's saying, my friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. So you've got friends that are trying to root you on, but you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good idea, though. I'm letting you know it's a good idea. The spirits are telling you this is a good idea. Whatever you've been kind of mealy-mouling with, talking to your friends about, it's a good idea. Okay, your super attractors, you had two fall out on the super attractors. The first one says, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And it says, I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. Now, oh, I just got chills because look, whatever this idea is that you have mealy melon and you're talking to your friends about, say it out loud. The universe is trying to give you a gift and you're not pursuing the gift. Quit downplaying yourself. You have the energy, you have the spirit, you have the drive to give this gift to yourself. Claim it for yourself. whatever you want me to have. I want this gift. You're trying to give me this gift. I'm accepting it. Thank you for giving me this gift, and run with it. And then it's your last card, which is Spirit Has My Back, says
She
true
says, my
healing.
whole life has changed. I am doing my first live tonight.
Well, see, get your gift. Yay. You're going to do your first live read on the Facebook. Is that going to be on the Facebook? We support everybody. We'll come and check you out. Look, it says true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So I'm saying, quit doubting yourself.
On YouTube.
You know that you can do good with this. It's going to be on the YouTube, and it's under Rooted Willow Rooted Willow
Readings.
Okay.
Readings.
What time are you going to do that? We'll check
I
you
believe
out.
I'm subscribed. I can't remember. I think I am.
Rooted Willow.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll go in and check it out.
Readings.
What I'm hearing is you're going to do good with this. Just remember to trust yourself. Don't second guess yourself. I feel like you're always kind of second guessing yourself, and when we do that, we shut ourselves down. We shut ourselves down. If we don't say, okay, ancestors and angels, give me whatever information I need to know. Know your sister is there with you. When you feel that tap on your shoulder, she is there with you. Any message she whispers in your ear, run with it. I have a feeling that she is like one of your guides. She'll be coming in from behind. So just go with it. Just go with that and read from your gut. Read from your gut. I feel like you are a really good interpretive reader like me. You what do you call me, Hershey? I'm a intuitive
An energy reader.
An intuitive reader.
Intuitive energy reader.
If you follow your intuition, what you're getting in your gut, you're going to do okay, babe. Yes, she is definitely
Absolutely.
She's definitely with you, and she gives you little
So
messages now and again. So listen for those. Okay, Hershey. I'm sorry.
absolutely. Nope, it's all good. So I was trying to see if I could get anybody to come through. And what I can tell you is what I was told is there is a little bitty old lady here, but she's speaking, I think, Dutch. I have no idea if that relates to you. I don't know if it's one of your guides. I don't know if it's one of your ancestors, one of the versions of you in a prior walk, and this could be a higher version of yourself. Honey, I don't absolutely know, and I cannot understand Dutch whatsoever, and I don't have a translator on deck. So what I can tell you is that they reshuffled everything once it was out, right? So I was sitting here looking at it and I was talking and I looked down and I'm like, wait, hey, wait, y'all. So, okay, I'm specifically coming from this energy, right? So as we come into this beautiful season, what they want you to know is that your pivotal point is fennel. There is nothing to fear. Trust that everything will work itself out. And that is your energy pivotal point for this season that we just entered. Okay. Pretty cut and dry. And I thought I had it all worked out, but then they switched everything up. So here we go. Right. So either very recently in your past or somewhere in your mind, your crown, there needs to be some peace. Right. So you've got the moon, this beautiful anxiety card. Literally, it's the moon, but it's anxiety tonight. So it's being blocked, though. It's being blocked by a card that says be here now, right? Be right now. Don't stay wherever that was happened before. the second I started talking to you, right? Leave it the hell there. Right now, it doesn't matter if you know what it is. Absolutely. If it was there yesterday, that's where it stays. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about your children. I'm not talking about your bills, your food, your belly, the significant other, whatever is going on that must be taken care of. Because, if we don't take care of home, home won't take care of us. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whatever the negative thing is that keeps nagging on you and going over here and screaming in your ear. What do you want? And it wants you, but it's trying to turn it around on you. And your subconscious is like, here we go again. So I think you clearly know what it is, and you're this energy that's coming through, this guide or this higher you that's coming through is saying, just stay present. Don't get caught up in that nostalgia. It's not a healthy nostalgia. And that's what it feels like, right? So let's leave that in yesterday, right? Or yesteryear, or whenever the hell it decided it was going to cling on and not let go. Right now, what I need you to remember is there is a whole lot going on. They both fell sideways, but they fell at the exact same time. What you got is explore and generosity, right? What I can tell you is the more you give, the more you receive. I know that sounds asinine backwards, but I guarantee you, if you only have your scars to give away, the more you give away and the more that people can hear you, they feel your authenticity. They know that you're coming from a very organic, self-healing place because you never put yourself above them because you could have buzz or could be them, right? There's not much difference between them except maybe what your present is and theirs. So make sure that you remember that generosity has to come with no receipts. You got all the chakras going on. You got this entire beautiful rainbow. Respect all the colors, the shapes, the sizes, the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly, whatever the hell it is. Those that are touched the hardest usually have the most knowledge to give away. So keep giving your generosity, keep giving it away. Go on that adventure, right? If you could see clearly into these gorgeous glasses, you would see that that's not a mountain that she has to climb to get over. That's something she's going to do for fun. She's got her snow skis on. She's got her snow ski coat on. She is ready to go. She is about to conquer this mountain. She is about to have some kind of fun. So this energy, this present you, this higher you, or this ancestor that is speaking Dutch is telling me to really get you to open up and go get out there, live a little. Like, seriously, live a little. What's coming at the end of the season is you're no longer going to have that ordinary energy state of mind that I'm stuck in place and then I'm going to take the same path and I'm going to do no, not by the end of this season. Life itself is going to throw you into situations where it could be the ugliest, dirtiest, nastiest, but you are going to learn something so beautiful and unforgettable that it molds how you start sowing. Something that is a labor of love. And this gorgeous mural, which I can clearly say the word tonight, is going to be your labor of love, right? Every single outline, every single hand-picked color, it's going to be everything but ordinary. So this is getting blocked. Ain't no more of that. No. A whole new you is about to be exposed by the end of this season. And oh my God, it sounds like one wicked little flower that I can't wait to watch bloom. That's what I've got for you, sweetie.
Yay, Rooted. We'll have to come and see your. I have to go. What time
So,
is that?
little disclaimer before we jump into the next one. Anybody that has used those links, I was saying it a while ago, but TT wanted to talk, so I let TT talk. Thank you for any donations that you guys meet. If you guys are moved by any of this and you want to pay it forward, we have links posted where you guys can do that. If you donate through a wish list, Anything that you get, you will see immediately on the deck and on the channel, because you know I love unboxing and thanking you guys in person in real time. Who's next, man behind the curtain? Ellen R. Ellen R, are you here, honey? If you're not, if you got to be here to get your read, guys. Rooted 8 Eastern, so that's 7 Central for us.
Okay.
So 7 tonight, TT.
Okay.
Ellen, Ellen, are you here, hon? Wait, let's make sure she's here. Dum dum dum. Okie dokie. We're doing last call for Ellen R. Oh, she's here. She's here. There. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, Ellen R. There it is.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. What you cooking? I'm nosy and I'm hungry. Like y'all, they're working me. These decks are pulling all my energy. I'm like, I'm hungry now. I'm starving, boss.
All right. Look here. What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay, Ellen, I'm going to go on and start. I got 2 out of the Prisma deck for you. And that is going to be Compassion and Heartbreak. The heartbreak comes first. You deal with a lot of this for some reason, and you don't show yourself enough compassion about it. Your spirit junkie card is this one here, and it says, the difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. People are going to treat you how you let them, babe. Just remember that. Sometimes we got to strengthen our boundaries. No, you cannot talk to me like that. You cannot treat me like that. It's a new me. Sometimes you got to shore up those boundaries and remind people, hey, I'm not just mom. I'm not just wife. I'm not just daughter. I'm not just sister. I am a person also that has feelings and that has a life that they want to pursue outside of family stuff or whatever. I feel like a lot of family takes advantage of you. You need to shore up your own personal little space and make people treat you the way you deserve to be treated. It says on your next card, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. So I keep thinking like you're like, oh, they didn't mean to talk to me that way. They didn't mean to, they didn't mean to put all this on me. Yeah, they did. They did mean it. So shore up your boundaries, honey. Shore up your boundaries. People are going to treat you any way they want as long as you put up with it. Trust me, I know. I had to shore up some of my boundaries. Your next card. Your next card is when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. What this card means to me is you shore up those boundaries and you're going to see, when you remind people, hey, don't talk to me that way. That's not acceptable. If you want my help, you will ask me in a respectful manner. And if I can help you, I will. And if I can't, that's okay too. It's okay to say, my plate's full and I don't have any space to help you now. I wish I could, but I can't. And it's okay to say no if your plate is full. Don't let people make you feel guilty about saying no. You have a chance here to correct some bad behaviors in your family that will bring you great joy, because then they're going to come to you in a respectful manner, the way they should come to you. So, but that's only going to happen if you choose to do it. It's your place to set your boundaries. Just remember that. Don't be mad at them if they're disrespecting you, because it's your job to say, who do you think you're talking to? Excuse me. No, I can't help you today because you done made me aggravated talking to me like a dog. Get on down the road. When you learn how to respect me and talk to me in the right manner, we'll talk. So, yeah, they suck you dry, baby. They are sucking you dry. And not only that, but then they're hurting you. And that's draining your energy too. So not only are you exhausted just from doing so much for everybody else, but then you're hurt because you're never treated with the respect you should be getting treated with. And that will drain your energy down and make you depressed. So it's your job to set your boundaries. And this is the time to do that. This is the Lion Gate portal coming open. Energies are high. This is time to ask for what you want and you shall receive it. So ask for what you want. If you want it to be treated with respect, it's time to ask for it now. Make it known. I'm not going to be tolerating any more of this bullshit. You're going to speak to me with respect, and you're going to come to me and ask me like a decent human being and treat me with respect, or I don't have time for you in my life anymore, because they're taking it out of you. So that's what I've got for you, girl. You have to shore up. You have to shore up those spaces for yourself and give yourself time to relax and do something for yourself. You have to have time for yourself also. So that's what I have
Very
for
much
you, girl.
so.
That's what they're telling me, is you need to shore up those because you're being very disrespected. So hope that helps you, babe.
So your pivotal point for this upcoming season that we just started is Tiger's Eye, right? This new path and opportunities for you will lead to positive transformation that is right now waiting for you, right? So at the end of this season, make sure you've got Tiger's Eye. If you don't have it, I'm not telling you to go out and buy some, but if you have some, throw it in your pocket, your bra, your sock, your purse, whatever, your car, your pillowcase, around your neck, your arms, or whatever. If you got it, get it, keep it. It's going to benefit you ridiculously amounts, right? There is something that is already waiting for you at the end of this season, but you're going to have to encompass a whole lot of energy first, right? So it's going to be downs, right? The season right now where you're at in your crown, and you're right before I started talking. So we're gonna go as far as yes, and I'm gonna feel confident to say that the respect card is being blocked by the Empress sideways, right? So this isn't something straight up and down that you don't play about, right? This is something you're just now learning for yourself, right? It's not that you don't give respect. You know what it looks like. You know how to give it. You just don't know how to stop bending those boundaries so that you can say, oh, well, there was a reason for it. You can't defend someone's disrespect towards you, nor can you allow it to happen. I can't make this shit up. For TT to
Right.
pick up on it, and then for me to be right now where you're at, and the Empress falling sideways lets me know that you are no longer allowing that to happen. As of right now, anytime it starts, just start clapping your hands, using your energies, get you a broom, sweep that negative ass energy away from you. Do not allow it to be a part of your harvest, your right now, and what's ahead of you, because they're not going to play well together. You have something much more better, stronger, greater, and way levels higher than where you are right now, right? This
Right.
climb is not going to be easy, but it's so worth every single piece and step. The only thing carrying you is 2 feet and a heartbeat. Give yourself some time and let your team carry you. And when
Yeah.
that gut is tripping with you, or that ear is bugging the hell out of you, or all of a sudden your nose is itching, your eyes twitching, the little hairs on the back of your neck is standing up, something is about to disrespect you. And that's when you put your foot down. I don't care if it's your kids. I don't give a damn. We're human. We can only, or I'm sorry, we are something greater than what we are right now, but we're trapped in this fourth dimension human experience, organic living vessel, right? And until our time is up, we are stuck in this human form, having human experiences. This is the day, the moment, the time, the season that it don't get to go no farther. It don't get to celebrate Samhain with you. Ain't no Halloween, ain't no decorating. It ain't got no say so. It don't get to see the next season. Make sure that that Empress stays present and sets them boundaries. And then don't you dare bend them for nobody. I don't care who it is. Make sure they understand they did something that is no longer acceptable. The you right now ain't going for what you went for 5 minutes ago. No
Right.
more. Period. Point blank.
Exactly.
That wasn't serving me. Let me remove that. Gone out of here.
Put
What
that
is
high
going to
vibration
be
on.
your present if you allow it to happen, if you allow that Empress to lead the way? Leading you is not leading you into detrimental anything. Your heart will never break itself. Your mind will not feed you false information. It's just not the way those beautiful organs work. They grow with knowledge. So they tend to want to throw the bullshit away. It's that human in us that holds on to that shit. So trust. If they threw it away, let that be trash. And don't you go around picking up your trash anymore. If somebody else wants to pick it up, let them. It's trash. You don't need it no more. Let them carry it for a while. It's done with you, and you are done with it. There is a Queen of Wands coming in blocking a devil, right? So even though there is nothing really holding you back except yourself, you're no longer going to allow that. From this moment on, right now, from present until tomorrow gets promised to you, what I want you to know is that you are that Queen of Wands, right? You are being that strong, feisty, festive queen as you are readjusting that crown. Because for a minute it got a little bit dusty and dirty, but ain't no number. I see him shining it right now as we talking. So just hold on just a little while longer. By the end of this day, when your promised tomorrow comes, from that moment on, every step you take is towards something that is genuinely meant just for you. And it is part of the transformation. A caterpillar doesn't become a beautiful butterfly just by crawling in a cocoon. They have to totally dissolve and do some really nasty, gross shit to emerge at that beautiful stage. in
Yep.
their cycle. So just know that whatever this hurtful thing is right now, it's not there for always.
Right.
Something more healthier is coming in a consuming way by the end of this. Something that you're not consuming right now, right? You're an outsider to it. You have no idea what the hell it is. You can't even imagine it. But by the end of this season, when you start sowing, you're going into it consuming it. You're not going to be able to get enough of it. You're literally going to find yourself in something that you can't even imagine right now. Enjoy this adventure. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful harvest for you. And I'll see you at the end of it. Thanks, Ellen. That's what I've got for you,
All
babe.
right, Ellen. We hope you helped you. Get strong, girl. Put that bracelet on.
Woo!
You know, we all change. We all change.
Good
And
night, Linda. Have a beautiful
what
night.
I put up with when I was younger, I would dare put up with today. Ask Hershey.
Red tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye, regular tiger's eye, any kind of tiger's eye, that is your new best friend.
Put it on
Shower
the
with
list.
that bitch. I ain't mad. I'm just saying that's your bestie right now.
Put that on.
Plant it in your front door, like at your sides of your front doors, your back doors. Put it in your window cracks. Put it in all your tweens, and tell everything else, may you be no more. Man,
Right.
I'm telling you, that tiger's eye is gonna be your bestie.
Yep. All right.
You got this, Owen. You got this.
Yep.
All right, who's next, man behind the curtain? We only have, I think, 2 or 3 left, TT.
Okay.
We have Ash, and then who's after Ash, man behind the curtain? I'm sure Ash is here. I recently
What's the last
Ash.
name?
Yeah, his name's Tyler, but he goes by Ash Foster Music.
Okay. And his
Ash, are you still here, honey? Yeah, his name's Tyler. He's wonderful. I just love him. He's here. Yes.
Okay, Tyler. Let's see. Tyler.
Tyler, we have to connect to your energy, so don't be mad I had to speak your name. I promise it's just for today.
Okay.
Hey. Stop it. Stop it. OMG. Okay, I hear you. And you want them both? Okay. You want that one? Okay. Oh. So they both you want going, and that one you, okay. All right, I got you. I hear you. All right.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Everybody that's here, thank you for spending this time with me. It has taken me months and months and months and months of Sundays. I started in November begging my TT to come do a live with me. So thank you for being here, because you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here. So I'm so grateful that you're here, because it shows that you want to know more. And we love that about you. Whenever you're ready, TT.
I'm starting out, Tyler. You got the new journey card, the full card. Okay. It says take the leap, because you've got something on your mind that you've been fretting with. I don't know. I get the feeling that somebody has told you you can't do this and kind of stifled you. They kind of stifled you in a way that you can't move. You can't just go on with it. It's kind of put a damper on whatever you had going on. And then your second card from the Spirit Junkie deck is taking care of myself is a radical act of love. And taking care of yourself also means, I mean, I get the feeling the person that is stifling you is a friend. Maybe you need to distance yourself a little bit from that friend, because sometimes our friends can say the most hurtful things and don't realize it. They can stifle our dreams. They can shut us down emotionally or physically with what comes out of their mouth. Maybe they don't realize they do it, but they do. And maybe you just need to step back and say, I need some me time, and just be by yourself for a little bit, because whatever this is, whatever this journey is, this project is going to work out for you. It's going to work out well for you. Your second card from the Super Attractors, which is our season right now, Lionsgate portals, bringing up lots of energy. It's the time to manifest things to us in this high vibration season. Says, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. So it leads me to believe whatever this person said to you makes you feel like you can't do it and you're not worthy. That's not true. You are so worthy. And the angels and ancestors are bringing this to you. They're bringing it to you, and you can do wonders with it. Quit letting other people stifle you. And if they are doing that, stay the hell away from them for a little while. Step back away from them and get yourself back in check. You are, well, look here. Your next two spirit cards. Your next two spirit cards says, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. To me, that means, they mean well, but sometimes they stifle you, and you can respect them for having their say, but sometimes you have to put those people on the back burner for a little bit and get with yourself to get yourself, because like you got two cards on that one, and this one is the universe has your back. The universe has your back. When I see this is a go card. You have something in the works. You had an idea that you were pursuing, and somebody stifled you and you stopped it. Pick it back up. Put that friend on the back burner and go with it, because the universe has your back. They're offering you this, and you need to go with it, because this is our season to manifest. You need to get on the ball with it. Keep those people away from you that's telling you you can't do it. Set them on the back burner and get with yourself and work it out. Okay, Hershey, that's what I got for him. I hope that helps you.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So this is actually going to be kind of short and sweet, Ash, and it's actually going to be something real similar to what I read for you real recently, right? So your pivotal point is wheat and grains. You reap what you sow. Good fortune is on the way. So you are doing what is needed, and you are going to have a benefit, and you're going to have a gorgeous harvest and all of that. Your pivotal point is really good, but wheat and grain requires work, right? You don't get the wheat without planting the the grains and the seed or the seeds, right? So you have to plant those seeds so that you can get the wheat and it can become the grain or whatever you need to do whatever needs to be done, right? There is a whole lot of reap coming your way. So this is very good. It sounds very positive, right? right now in your crown, what you are really focusing on is your roots, right? I know that sounds crazy for me to say that right now in your present, following you into the start of this season, you were really, really, really doing a whole lot of root work, right? You were finding a whole new you buried under there that you didn't even know existed, right? I don't know if you can see this person right here that has finally emerged because they cleaned out all the damn weeds and they plucked out all the wild eyebrows and they got rid of all the dang on nose hairs and they got rid of the funky monkey morning breath to clean the ear and the wax and the hair out. They combed their hair and they realized they deserved better. They wanted to love the person that they saw in the reflection. So you crawled in them roots. Even if you had to make your sound a little bit more funky with the guitar or the bass or the drum or whatever, you found a new way to make them hi-hats ring. Whatever it is, maybe you incorporated ways to find a way to make jingle bells sound better. I don't know, but it sounds like it's got a lot to do with something that was embedded in you long before you took your first breath. And the way that you are with music, the way that you hear it, you almost like you hear the music in color, right? And you knew to find the matching colors in your roots. And color led you to finding a whole new you within your own root system. You had to participate with yourself, right? You couldn't just freely do it. And that's what you realized up until this exact moment. Like literally 5 minutes before you said, I'm going to go watch the show now because I'm not busy anymore. I'm going to say, I'm now participating in my own life. I am the one that's cleaning these weeds out. I am the one that is forgiving myself. I am the one that is mending my own heart. You don't get a chance to say you're sorry just so you can do it all over again and think that because you mended my heart, you get a right to break it again. Oh, hell to the no, no, no. You want them to eat, just not at your damn table. You want them to succeed, but they ain't doing it on your skirt tail. You need them still to be okay because you love them enough to let them go. And by that's that way that you were allowing your own mind to self-sabotage yourself. You now don't have that problem. You got rid of all the weeds and you are going somewhere that you can't even begin to imagine because the season just started. But the hustler in you ain't gonna let you fall on your face. So just know that even if you got to put a little more of you out there, it's because you're okay with putting you out there. The more organic that they see you and feel you, the more they're gonna want to get to know even more about you because there's something in there for you to find within their self as well. So keep pushing yourself in this very healthy, rooted direction. They also wanted me to speak on the fact that right now and for the rest of your today and into your all tomorrow promise tomorrows, there is a new level of maturity for all that unknown shit, right? If you've ever followed me and you pay attention to when Jane and I are together, we're constantly reminding you get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Get comfortable with the unknown. You ain't going to know what's coming. That ain't how it works. I don't give a damn how bad you think you want to know all the shoulda, couldas, and the wouldas. But your maturity level has now risen above you've taken another layer off, right? So you have risen your own bar. You have passed your own record. And that's what's starting for you right now. When I stop reading for you, your next step, whether it's the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, to go smoke a joint, well, hell, who knows? Going for a damn road trip, going to get a shot, go write another song, another bar. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm not the fly on the wall, but I know you're going to be taking it with just a little bit more maturity inside of you and a little bit more confidence, a little bit more pride and proud of what you can do because you can make the devil wish he hadn't walked in and challenged you. So your fiddle is going to be just a little bit crisper, a little bit more clear. And at the end of this, what's coming up, and it's just one beautiful card, and that's so wonderful to end the end of the season. There is some traveling coming, right? This is a traveling that you can't begin to imagine right now because you're just now starting to understand that the bigger picture isn't meant to be seen yet. You have not gotten all the way comfortable with the unknowns, but every step you take from this moment on, you're gonna get there so much more easier when you don't fight your head and your heart along the way. And that's what
Right.
I've got for you, Ash.
You just keep doing you. You do you as well as you can. If you are writing music and it sounds good to you, you stick with that. Don't let anybody tell you different. You just hold on tight and do you. And if you do you and you are having fun with that and you are feeling confident with that, everybody else will love it too. Just remember that. Okay, who do we got now? Daniel
Absolutely. Absolutely.
or is it Denise?
Denise.
McMillan?
Denise. And I did see her make a comment. And then we have Mo after Denise. And we are done.
Okay.
You feeling okay, TT?
Yep. I'm
All
doing
right.
good.
We're coming up on 2 hours. So it will just be a few more minutes. And then we will let you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Have a shot or a puff on us. Or for us, I should say.
Good.
All right,
Denise.
Denise, are you here, honey? I thought I saw. Yeah, I just want to make sure she's still here. My team has a big thing about that. Thank you so very much. You're so very, 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 very welcome.
Thanks. Okay. Oh, shoot. Denise.
Oh, hey now, stop that. That shit. Damn it, it hit the floor. Y'all know what that means.
I know her cards are
Shit.
getting wild. She's got something exciting
Well,
coming in.
I'm glad that's the one that hit the floor.
You got something exciting going on, Denise. You got some kind of collaboration going on. Oh, okay.
Whew.
Don't be going crazy.
I am thirsting to death, you guys. I will be right back. I need a refill. Oh, goodness gracious, these old knees.
You may have to break some ice. I just left crumbs.
Oh, no.
Okay. Denise, I'm going to go ahead and go with you. I got collaboration, and I'm getting the feeling that you're in the process of working with somebody on a collaboration of some sort. You're working with somebody on a project. I feel like it's maybe two other people. And it feels like that's a very good thing. Like I'm really excited and feel happy about it. And I feel like that's going to be a good thing for you. Your spirit junkie card is I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. So I feel like, I don't know, this might be a collaborative art project of some sort, or um, it feels like it's an art type of a project for some reason. I feel like it's our type of a project that you're collaborating with a couple of other people on. And
I mean,
you have the right mindset for this. I'm feeling really excited about it. Like it's a good opportunity and it's gonna make you really happy. So kudos. I'm glad for you, babe. Uh, your next card is the super attractor. That card says, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. You say you let the universe catch up with your dreams, but the universe sends us these things as thoughts and puts people in our paths to help us get to where we need to be for our spiritual growth, for our lessons that we need to learn on this plane. And you're right there right now. So our next card is the super attractor 2. You had 2 of them fall out, huh? You had the universe one, and then you've got this one. It's I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feelings and emotions. So, during your little collaboration here, just set your boundaries, let people know what you will and will not do or put up with or whatever. Don't have to be mean about it or anything. I just feel like remember to say, this is what I feel like the project should be. And then let them what do you think about it? What do you feel like the project should be so that everybody's on a clear page and can go from there. And then for your spirit has your back, you got this card, which is the I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So I say, whatever you're feeling inside here, whatever your gut's feeling and telling you, you go with that. And there might be some give and take with this collaboration, but don't give more than you know you can. Don't don't sell yourself short and don't let people push you into something because you have something to offer there too. So I hope everything works out for you in your collaboration, and I hope you feel like your collaboration is going to turn out beautiful and it's going to be well received and you're going to be very happy. So I'm grateful. Hope everything works out for you. And I hope that helped you, girl.
That was beautiful.
All right.
Sorry, I had to get something to drink, guys. I should have put my mic on mute. I didn't even think about it. Y'all know I don't do this. No, we going back to the okie doke here. Okay, all right. We keep it on an even Steven kind of thing. We're both sharing the screen, so it's pretty simple. You have a gorgeous pivotal point, right? So you got terracotta pots, and what it says is that you have a very profound power when you stay true to yourself and those around you. So, first and foremost, freaking wow. Okay. Holy shit. That is a gorgeous benefit to what this season can and will bring into your life if you do a little bit of work and make the harvest even more successful, right? Harvest comes in so many shapes, forms, and fashion. If you're not actively out there living on a living, active farm, then clearly we ain't talking about going out there and getting in no brush hog or no plow or no earth movers or no John Deere tractors, right? Maybe your harvest is clothing and you've got a whole big line you've got to get out and you need to get it out for the red carpets or you need to get it out for the award ceremonies, or maybe you're a cosmetologist, or maybe you're a makeup artist, or maybe you're a nail tech, or maybe you're just the everyday clerk that's working from 9 to 5 busting their feet, or maybe you're working 18 hours a day because you're making this world go around, or maybe you're an over the road truck driver. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that harvests have many, 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 many benefits. We have to do something to be able to put food on the table, or to make sure that kids have school supplies, or this bill gets paid, or that gets done, and this gets done, or I get to go to Paris or France, or I worked for this and now I'm doing that, or I just bought the tiny house of my dream, or I just bought the most gorgeous unicorn deck that I've been waiting on for 25 years. I don't know. I don't know, right? That harvest is meant for you to receive, and it's going to be done through something that you can get longevity out of, right? Those terracotta pots, they don't break very easily, and you can put a whole lot of things in there. Yes, you can plant things in there, but you can use that pot for, so much more than just face value. So just remember to keep yourself constantly reminding yourself that there is so much power within me. I just have to stay focused on me, right? So that mainly is telling me that you're going to be spending time this season removing distractions.
Right.
Not going to get in your way. Because if, and I'm not shitting you, I've literally made a feather dance just by focusing on the feather, my magic, and my energy. And I literally levitated a feather off of a table in front of my aunt. And I was like, Titi, what the hell? And then as soon as I started seeing it as entertainment, guess what? I broke the connection and the feather hit the table. I couldn't make it dance anymore, but I sat there for at least 2 full minutes, and I rose it up and down, and it did all kinds of whirly flippy thingies. It was freaking amazing. I knew right then and there that there was something inside of me that many of my family members were either intimidated by or wanted me to learn how to use at a very young age. And I looked at them like they were crazy. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just going to talk to these ghosts, and I'm not going to worry about that. And then something happened, and oh, I better learn control because I ain't got no, never mind what's going on. So what I need you to understand is that's where you're at right now. This is directly about them terracotta pots. What is meant for you, and what you are going to be able to fill inside of them is going to turn into something wonderful, right? There's going to be long term with it, not just short term quick payout. There's that, and as well as long term. So absolutely, if it's elephant ears, it's not be there this year, but you know what'll be there next year? You're gonna have the biggest, most gorgeous elephant ears. I'm just using that as an example, sweetie. Anything is possible, right? Something up until the moment you clicked on this live as of yesterday was in your past lives, from your past lives, in your present, in your subconscious, and it's driving you nuts, right? Possibilities is blocking this past life experience, right? Whether it's karmatic debt or whether it's just a damn hard ass lesson that you keep refusing to learn, and they keep putting you right back in the situation, and you're not even realizing that you're doing it over and over and over and over. But you gonna realize it by the time I get done talking. You're gonna understand that it is an insanity cycle that you are about to break. It is full of nothing. Your possibilities is you realizing what the hell it is that you keep doing over and over and over. There's the work right there, right? You do got some journaling coming on. You got some sore hands typing, sewing, magic knots, whatever it is, cooking, stewing, steaming, however you get it, you're going to seep your way there. And I do mean seep very slowly. You need to let it fester and take root so that you can make sure that the head is clear and you can just yank that sucker right up out of there. Stop letting something from your past lives not wanting to stop doing it. Stop. Just stop. Possibilities are absolutely endless for you if you allow this block to happen, right? But you don't have to allow it. You ain't got to. You can take your time and keep allowing it to be there because you like hanging out with it, and you're going to keep getting what you always got over and over and over and over. You'll never get the same cycle broken until you learn new people, new places, new things, new thoughts, new words, new mind frame, right? So do it again. Only do it brand new everything, and watch how the outcome will change for you. There is something that if you're taking this chance and this energy and this pivotal point as serious as I feel like you should be, what you are going to come up with is that your creativity is going to block this playfulness in a healthy way, right? Sometimes we can just play way too damn much, right? We have to realize that there is a time and place for everything and everything in its place. So you need to have that creativity moment, and it needs to be able to overpower that playful childlike mentality, right? We all like to play, we all like to have fun, but sometimes too much playing and too much fun in the wrong situation becomes an uncomfortable situation, right? For not just you, but if there's other people around, they're like, what the hell? Like this, no, not chill out. You know what I mean? I think you understand what this is. So let creativity be the blocker right here. You know, I'm not telling you don't play and don't have fun. What I'm saying is allow a little bit more of that steadfast to be present. And then you can always play a little bit. And remember to play as hard as you work, but just make sure that they are balanced, whether it's crafting, actually physically working, or physically doing what you need to do every day to take care of home so that home can take care of you. Just cut a little bit of either the playful mind, the playful hands, the playful places you're going to. Something playful needs to be halted a little bit during this season so that Samhain comes in like a sweet treat and something spooky like it should in a very healthy, organic way. If you do all of the work in this gorgeous season, Source is blocking nothing. You will have a whole new understanding of everything. But, and I hate saying that because that means everything I just said was just bullshit, right? Wrong. Not this chance. What I want you to know is that this is a direct message from Source. You can call it uni, you can call it a god, a goddess, a deity, an immortal. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it your team. You can call it your higher self. Whatever it is, the universe itself is saying this is not a block. This is going to happen. You're just going to get it knowingly, or you're going to get it unknowingly. Either way, it is going to happen. So you can do it with the understanding by putting in the work and understanding it and reading the manuscript that you are within deeper and read all the small print, or life itself will step in and you still gonna get that understanding because it's still gonna happen. You're just not gonna get the benefit that you thought you were worthy of because you yourself didn't put you in the place to receive it fully. And that's what I've got for you, Denise. Ooh.
Okay, Denise, we hope that helped you. Who's our next one?
Our last one is Mo. Thank you guys for being here. And to those that did donate tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you. Believe it or not, as a person that has really no income except disability, every single penny gets put into real life situations. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. All right, Mo, are you ready, babe? So Mosaic Insight. Her name is Michelle, because I know you need her name for her energy. So, but it's Michelle.
Ooh, went out for Michelle already. Ooh.
Miles calls her our superhero. And Tut, oh my God, Tut is so in love. He loves going and watching the gladiators with her. The Olympics. They call them the gladiators.
Is this Michelle that
Yes,
you?
ma'am. I can hear.
Is this Michelle that you do stuff with sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is the one that is my superhero and moved me halfway across the country.
Okay, Michelle, I'm gonna go ahead. I pulled for your energy. What I got was the 5 of Gems out of the Prisma deck, and that is a need. You have a need for something. I'm gonna just keep going. If I get any other messages, I'll let you know, Michelle. I pulled from the Spirit Junkie deck. This is your card from them. I'm going to read that. It says your happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly you can shift your perception from fear to love. So I get the feeling you're working on something that's troubling you, but let me just keep thinking about it. Okay. Your second was the super attractor, and that was when you connect to the spiritual realm, you open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. And we know you do that, okay? And then I have two from your spirit got your back. And the first one was you honor how you want to feel. So you do a lot of self-check on yourself. And then your next card was your energy creates your reality. And what you focus on is what you manifest. And we all know, anybody in the spiritual area here knows it's the manifesting season. With the Lionsgate portal, it's a manifesting season. And we got Mercury retrograde creeping in on us too. So manifest whatever this is into reality. You have the need for something you're working on that is, you want to attain it, but you're kind of afraid of it. Just push through, Michelle, because you know, ain't nobody, your guides and ancestors ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. You pull them around you and you push on because you will attain that. You will get past whatever this, the block is from getting your need. Just push through it. Push, imagine yourself pushing through it and bringing it into you, and you will get it. What is that, Hershey?
Bunch of 100%.
A whole bunch of 100s.
Oh, okay. Okay.
100,
Okay.
100, 100,
I'm
100, 100%,
okay.
100%, 100%.
Okay. Good.
She
I'm
says,
glad
thank you, thank you, thank
you're welcome, babe. I hope that helps you. If I get anything else while Hershey's talking, I'll let you know. Go ahead, Hershey.
you. Hi, Mo. How are you? Okay, so you have a gorgeous pivotal point, but you also have a hook, right? So, I guess this is just Miles's little sense of humor. So we started this at the beginning, which was 2 hours and 18 minutes ago, with a pivotal point with a hook, and we're ending it in the same exact spot. So your pivotal point is community service, right? So here we go. Thank Miles for this one. He says, community service. The balm of your wounds live within the spark that radiates love and brings healing to the world from within you, right? The hook that goes with this pivotal point is a country fair. The country fair says you need to summon all of the strength within reach, inside and out, to discover the unity of a community that is right around you, right? So you're going to be like on a little community kind of scavenger hunt to find your like-minded people, right? This is your season to find them and start finding where they fit in your life on your tree. Are you guys going to plant roots together, or is this just somebody that's got some good thick bark? Do they got a good strong shoulder and arm that I can add to my tree that I can lean on? Are they just leaves that's going to provide shade every now and then blow away after I get my lesson? It doesn't matter whether it's a lesson or a blessing. This season is about community. You need to understand that there is always going to be bumps in a pivotal private road that leads to your community. So that cobblestone, gorgeous bricked road that you're going to find, it's going to be uneven. It's going to be a little wobbly. It's going to make a little noise, but that's what makes it authentic. And every single step and every single piece that you collect during the season is absolutely meant for you. You just have to figure out whether you're supposed to give it away, if you're supposed to hold it in, hoard it, keep it for a rainy day, save it for hibernation, save it for a Yule gift, save it for a blessing for the Yule ceremony. I don't know. Bake a Yule log with it. I don't know. And neither will you unless you're willing to put in a little bit of work. It's not going to be hard work because it's absolutely meant for you, right? So you're starting it in this place right now. This has already began, right? So this fool is already begun. You are rising up to something, but you are not fully in transition yet. You are just starting to see the possibilities of the many coats that you are going to change as you grow, right? The other thing they want you to know is this new vision that you're going to see you differently as is because this inner strength, you are going to be using it to lean on when you need it. That pain, that community, that bit that it said, those wounds inside of you become your leaning, your strength. That you in here that you're leaning on, this new you, this new vision of you, absolutely is not possible without the scars and the wounds as you re-stitch yourself back together. Now, when your promise tomorrow gets here, from this moment on, you will be taking in every single moment to moment fell sideways. So this is directly affecting you right now, right? Right now, every single moment is critical, especially when you are new to your crafts, your hobbies, what you like, what you don't like, what feels good, what don't feel good. Ooh, that's sour, I don't want it. Or ooh, bring the sour on. Everybody's got different strokes for different folks. That's the best part of it. But there is wisdom, and wisdom fell sideways too. And this beautiful whale that's sitting under here, he is sunbathing in all of the knowledge, but he's safe, right? He's the biggest thing in the ocean. I believe this whale is here because not but a couple of weeks ago, we were having a conversation about this very thing right here that has got his eye open at all time, but he ain't got to worry about it because he ain't got no enemies out there. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no predators that can take his size or his place. So you have a very dominant position right now. So in your promise tomorrow, every step and every piece, 2 feet and a heartbeat, everything you touch moment to moment is part of your growing pains, honey. And we all have to have them so that we learn from them and we take from them and they don't take from us. At the end of this, with your drive and determination and realizing your lane, right now you're doing a lot of merging and switching, going to this lane, going to that lane, and that is healthy curiosity. So keep doing it. But by the end of this, you will be in your lane. You will know your lane, whether it's the fast lane, the slow lane, the middle lane. Who knows? It could be a middle lane because you're good at multitasking and you can handle 12 lanes of traffic. What I can tell you is you will know your lane by the end of it. And that monkey mind shit that was there last year, last week, yesterday, 5 minutes before I started talking, what I can tell you is that is being blocked by self-driven determination once you get going. And once you find your gear and you're in that overdrive and you have shifted down into your overdrive, it doesn't look like you're going to be slowing down. It looks like you are going to be completely comfortable and you are going to be spreading them roots in a whole lot of ways. And that's what I've got for you, Mo.
Okay, Mo, I got one more card. Aromatherapy. Now, I don't know if you're trying to learn aromatherapy or if you want to learn aromatherapy. You'd put on there, do you have to leave the house? You really don't to learn aromatherapy. There are some very good books that teach you aromatherapy and what the uses of different plants are. You can learn this on your own. You don't have to go out of the house, but I can tell you, if you get with somebody that knows aromatherapy already, it's exciting because they not only, can teach you the different herbs and flowers and seeds and pods. You can actually, most of these people have their own plants and stuff, and I feel like you are being drawn to this for some reason, the aromatherapy part of it. So go for it, girl. Don't let it scare you. You know what? Life's just trial and error, and we just trial and error till we get it right. That's how it works. So I hope it
Absolutely.
helps.
She
I
says,
hope it
I'm
helps.
semi teasing. I'm in Pensacola and it's getting ugly outside right now. Yeah, you guys, we got a little hurricane barreling down on us on this Gulf Coast again. All right, guys. Look, it has been 2 hours and 26 minutes. And thank you
That's a long one. We did a
so
long
very
one.
much for spending this time with us. We love you. And hopefully it doesn't take a year to get her back on screen. But let's
Well,
show that support. And remember, we will see you very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night.
thank
God
you guys.
bless. And I'll
Hope you
see
help.
you soon.
Later.
Good night, guys.